Hey friends, Trina Babina, your real estate agent that's happy to be here. Listen up, you guys. If you're in the market to buy a house and you are feeling a little overwhelmed, I understand because I work with hundreds and hundreds of home buyers and sellers that I am on a day-to-day relationship in a constant communication, understanding the process. And my job as a licensed real estate agent is to absolutely counsel, explain, and build trust, build rapport with my people so that we can help you accomplish your real estate goals. And I wanted to encourage buyers that are considering purchasing a home in today's time. We happen to be in the year of 2025, and there's been a lot of changes in our market, a lot of different trends happening. I'll give you an example. We are actually in a transition. We are actually in the month of July, the end of July in 2025. Interest rates have not come down that much. House prices are decreasing slightly in certain areas. However, for anyone who is looking to own a home and does not know where to start, I am here to help guide you and to counsel you at no cost, no obligation. I have 2 reviews that I would love to share with you, but a couple of things that I have to express to help a first-time buyer understand what they need to look for in an agent in today's market, maybe any market, because it takes experience. And we know that when you're buying a house, that is not a very easy task, right? We know there's a lot that goes into it. It's probably one of the biggest life decisions that you'll be making for you and your family. So let's get into a few factors that you want to look into when you're looking for an agent. One is that your agent understands the market, your local market, that they understand the recent sales, they understand what is happening, they know where what schools come with the house that you're purchasing, what the zoning has to do with the area that you're purchasing in. Is it a newer development? Are there Mellorews? There's so many things that go into certain homes in certain areas, right? So your agent needs to know your local market where you want to purchase. Market trends. Now, is it a trend where sellers are calling the shots, or is it a trend where we are in a market that's transitioning and sellers think they're still in a seller's market, but in reality, it's a buyer's market, so now buyers are calling the shots? Guess what? You want your agent to know if they understand what trend they're in the real estate market. Trust, transparency is so important, you guys, because it is your best interest that matters most. Communication. Always be in communication. If your agent is not building rapport with you, if your agent is not checking in, if your agent does not care about your concerns, your questions, and your needs, then you need to find another agent immediately. And an agent that is going to encourage you, because the journey can get a little bumpy, right? You got to buckle up, put that seatbelt. We're going to go to the end till we win and we close escrow. However, sometimes it can get very bumpy. So you want an agent that is positive and encouraging and that has experience and that is looking out for your best interest. You guys, I have 2 clients that purchased a property. Actually, they're a family, and I would love for you to hear from them. Okay, you guys, we'll continue a video next time. I'll see you next Thursday. And I love you guys. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of my reviews or my people that just purchased. And I would love to serve you if you are looking to buy a house. Okay, we will talk soon. All right, everybody, I'm so excited because this family here, they just closed escrow. So, we're so proud of them because purchasing a home we know is not always the easiest task, but it is well worth it. And I have 3 questions because we want to empower you as the buyer, as a consumer, knowing it's not an easy task, but it's possible. And we're going to ask this family here, why did they decide to work with Team Trina? Can we ask you guys, Christina, why did you choose to work with our team?
Okay,
Trina.
Yeah.
Okay. Let the answer the first question. The first thought, I would like to say thank you, Trina.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's the reason why I choose the Team Trina, because the Team Trina, she worked so well. She worked every single thing very at your smile, happy to help her. Yeah.
Thank you.
Before I leave Pennsylvania, I moved here. I'm looking for the California house. I ride through, and after that I stop by. I saw the sign. What sign?
Lake Elsinore for sale sign.
Oh,
I was hosting an open house.
Yeah, I stopped by and walked through, and after that, Trina, she walked out and she saw it. I said, "Oh, I'm looking for the house." That Trina, she invited us come in the house. He said, "Okay, just come." His whole face happy to help her.
That's how she welcomed us.
Yeah, that was it. And I followed Trina into the house. She saw me the house, and after that, she asked me, "What price your house do I need to buy?" I said, "Oh, I'm looking for the under 400." I said, "Okay." The city's
Menifee.
He made the house very good price. And yeah, okay. From now I stick with Trina, and after that, I don't know why I'm wondering. The time goes so fast. It's almost a month. Almost a month now. I have to have. Yeah.
Yes,
Now I would
yes.
like to say thank you. I'm the key house from Trina. Now I would like to thank you, Trina.
Thank you for that. That was such a great review and kind words, and you know, I am so thankful because I think it pays, and it's so important that we make each other feel important because they're an important family. And you know, if you are looking to buy a house, you're going to be my priority, and you're going to be very important to me too. And all we want to do is provide a good service, Tom.
And I'm strongly recommend this is the right person, it's the right track. It guide you from beginning to the key.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. And you know what? Knowing that the process again is not an easy process, but we are here for you. We wanted to ask them questions to empower you. The other question we had, because buying a house is not the easiest task, but we want to know from actual buyers,
That's right.
what is the most difficult thing you've experienced in the process? What was it that was not fun for you in the middle of escrow?
I do know that first of all, I appreciate, like my wife said, we appreciate to Trina. It's what a teamwork, what a person that who I'm working with to today until we got the key. She's great. She showed us. She explained it. Each of us some of us easy to go through loan process, but some of us take a little longer step to make it through. But no matter what, the truth is always be honest. To explain what is your the situation that you are in with, and as soon as Trina team and her team know your story, from there they work out because you explain how is your situation through the loan. Hard to work alone, but together we go far.
Yes, that's very good. Thank you for that, Tom.
Yes.
So I agree, the loan part is probably not the funnest. There's a lot of details that go in and out. And like Tom said clearly, you know, honesty is the best way to go about it because we can help you accomplish the home ownership. If you just share everything with us, we'll get you into that house. The other question we had was, now what was the easiest and what was the best part of buying or in the process of buying a house? What was the easiest and funnest to you?
Is the most fun part that fun to me, the good part that is always is a kindness, a welcoming, a warming welcome. That is the first signal for my wife or anybody else have the same opinion the same. So depend who welcome you, warm and you feel, and that's how your guiding start beginning with. And from there, we work through and make each other understand. It have to be understand is the first of all. When each other understand greatly, so it worked out perfectly. Like our example today, it's not easy, it's bumping, but with the help, with the expert, with her knowledge, with Trina, she worked not just for career, but with her open heart.
Oh,
We look
that is
for
really
those.
great.
And I hope you see this video, you have the same agree with us too.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, that's really. I did not pay them for that. No,
Thank you.
that is their own review. And I love them for that. I love them. And I do agree that today, especially, we know in this really busy, fast world that pulls us from life, you know, there's just so many different distractions pulling from us. And what's really important is our lives, people, humanity. And what's super important is making sure that you remember that you are important, they are important, and that we have to help each other, right? To make this a better world. So I am really grateful for their what they're sharing. I think I have one more question for them, and then from there, you guys, we're gonna continue to talk a little bit more about the buying process. Okay. So the last question is, and I'm gonna read this, you guys. So excuse me. Is how did it feel walking into your new home professionally clean and move-in ready? How did that feel?
God.
Okay.
Go ahead, honey, please. Yeah.
Every, when I have the keys in my hand, I walk to, I feel beautiful.
Peaceful.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
I feel beautiful. I enjoy the backyard, the golf course. Yeah.
They have an amazing backyard, by the way.
Yeah.
What a peaceful and emotion as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you guys. They have one of the most beautiful homes and the best community in Southern California, you guys. They did phenomenal. And I want to applaud you. Oh, I really
Thank you,
appreciate
guys.
it.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Makes so nice. Okay,
Bravo.
you guys. Thank you. You guys, I am so excited to be here with Kimberly. Oh my goodness, this is Rockstar Kimberly. And like I said earlier, we want to empower you. We want to share with you what happens in our market today. And this girl went through it, helping her parents purchase an absolutely gorgeous home in one of the finest communities in Southern California. And we have a couple of questions for you, Kimberly, if you don't mind.
Yes, and we could have done it, of course, without your help.
Oh,
Any
yeah.
question you have to ask, if I can help, I'll help you.
Thank you, Kimberly. So, question number one, excuse me, everyone, I have to grab my computer here, was what advice would you give to someone just starting their home search? What advice?
So starting your home search, for us, it was thrown onto us that, surprise, I'm here, my dad gave me a call, he arrived in California, he needs the house. So for me, to start is, where do I begin? So you think you go online, you find a house and you're done. But there's so many layers to it, so you need to find yourself a trusted person that can help walk you through that process and just tell you exactly what you need. I think that would be the best start, is to have someone that gives you the checkpoints, because going through your market, wherever it is, might be different from where we are here. So from Orange County, Los Angeles, now the Inland Empire, I would just advise you to get the best person you can for leading you through it, because they're going to know a lot more than your research on Google.
Wow, you guys, phenomenal. That is great, and I agree with her 100%. Online is fantastic, but it's not going to give you the entire, I want to say, all the details necessary to help you from A to Z. So, thank you for sharing that. I know that's going to make a difference for a lot of people out there, because a lot of people are very comfortable with the internet, which is fine, but you're going to need someone to help you when it comes to closing escrow. So let's move on to the second question, which is, how did it feel when you finally, actually, let me reverse. Zzz. Okay, you guys. So this is the question. Kimberly, now our transaction was an awesome transaction, but there were some hiccups. And we want to ask Kimberly, what was the most difficult part of the transaction, just to let the public know, like, what advice can you give someone that's interested, how they can be prepared, and what did you go through when we hit a block, and how did we overcome that? If you can just share a little bit about that.
Yes, thank you, Trina. Like you mentioned, there are hiccups along the way. You think everything's lined up, we submitted it, it's done, it's going to get approved, but it's very thorough. So the review of all the documents you submit are very thorough, and then you think you're complete, but they'll have some documents that you might need to support the ones you've already submitted. So to me, I thought, clean file, we're good to go, but there are just little things, and especially when it involves more than a few people, you would just need to be patient with everybody, trust the process, and just respond quickly to everything that's being asked of you. And it could be a variety of things that come across, and you just need to ask your advisor, hey, what's the best way to answer this? What do you need? Just ask very specific details. Exactly what do you need from us to get that done, approved? And then that should be your advice to follow when they give that to you.
Wow, I mean, this girl, I love Kimberly, by the way, and she's so great. Her responses are phenomenal, and you know what? Yes, it requires patience, it requires trust, and I love what she said. And she is probably one of the first clients that I have seen move so quick, that it allowed the file to close even faster, considering that we had some hurdles to overcome. And we did it as a team, and so I'm really grateful to you too, Kimberly. We could not have done this without you. And we have one last question for this beautiful woman here, and let's get into it. What surprised you most about the process of buying a home with Team Trina?
Well, Team Trina, there were many surprises along the way, especially those hiccups, but pleasant surprises were how you can negotiate the strategies that you shared with us, and it helped a lot. Like with each pieces that changed, every time it changed, you were able to strategically maneuver it so that we can overcome it and close, like, even though with hiccups, extraordinarily fast. So
You guys, I love it! I didn't pay her either!
no, but we got the house.
Congratulations to you and your family, and this was a beautiful video, and I thank you for your time, your effort, and you are an amazing woman. Yes.
Oh, thank you so
And
much.
we love you. Congratulations.